Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have fans claiming DSPs are botting Drake to make it onto their Spotify Unwrapped. And while I do feel and I know that the industry is definitely full of behind-the-scenes shenanigans, especially after 5 years of being signed as a producer, stuff like botting, prioritized placement on playlists, merch bundles, and payola, stuff that has been around in some form or another since the beginning of the music industry. But I really do believe that most of these fans probably aren't realizing that features do count when it comes to totaling these numbers. So if you are listening to a bunch of Future or Party, it's almost a certainty that you're going to rack up Drake minutes, because Drake has definitely saturated music as much as anyone ever has, honestly, especially on these platforms. So the features are aplenty. But I do love me a good conspiracy theory, even if it doesn't quite land as expected. But definitely let me know what are your thoughts on this theory. But like I did say, some people are claiming that they listen to a lot more Kendrick than Drake, which could be the case, but Drake still came up higher ranked on their Unwrapped. Again, people look back and think about some of those features on those records that you love so much this past year, because even if you did skip before Drake's part came up, you only need to play so much of a record for it to count as a stream. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into this video where we have fans claiming DSPs are botting Drake to make it onto their Spotify Unwrapped. And they could definitely be botting them, but you could also be listening to a lot of these features. And guys, it's my birthday today, and one of the things I'm most grateful for is the support that you guys show on a daily. I'm definitely beyond blessed, and it truly means a lot. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I really want to thank you guys so much for supporting every day. All right, let's jump into the video.
How does Drake keep making it on to my Spotify Wrapped year after year after year?
I will say this, Drake does have records with Playboi Carti, and while it definitely wouldn't be hard to argue that more than likely Drake has benefited from some of the biggest behind-the-scenes shenanigans, because I really think it's impossible to be the #1 priority at a label like UMG and not somehow benefit from any of this stuff, even if you don't particularly know. But again, guys, it's more than likely features.
After year. No, I'm serious. Because I'm not listening to Drake. I swear I'm not.
And I'm really not sure how Drake keep making my list every single year. No way.
I just got my Apple Wrapped for 2025, and Drake is my #4 played artist. I don't listen to Drake at all, but I'm trying to understand.
Again, anything in this industry is believable. People have botted the weirdest things.
How is he my #4?
There's no way every single year Drake is my #1 artist that I listen to. There's no way.
I listen to Lone religiously, bro. And it's gonna put Drake over Lone. Drake about for like, what, 40 minutes on a drive back from Chicago.
I feel like a lot of fans are definitely pissed off that Drake made it into their top 5. But again, I'm pretty sure it's coming from features where Drake is probably positioned later in the song. You don't really have to play that much of a record for it to count.
All these music platforms play his music.
Every single year he ends up in my top 5 artists. I don't even listen to that much Drake.
There's no way that he is on my spot.
And I definitely believe that these people are not listening to Drake directly, without adamant they are about not listening to him. But again, if you are listening to Party, guess what? Party does have a lot of Drake features. So you may skip before you get to that, but you technically are still playing a record that Drake is going to get credit for.
Spotify Wrapped from the last 10 years, and all I've been listening to is Wicked, Hamilton, and K-pop Demon Hunters.
Drake at 7?
Yeah, like this person has Dirk up here, Party, Summer Walker, Future. Those are people that have a lot of Drake features, so I'm pretty sure that's where all this is coming from. They technically aren't fans of Drake himself, but Drake has collaborated with a lot of those artists over the course of many years.
Is he paying Apple to get on the replay list? And that's not a diss at all. I just don't listen to him like that for him to be this high.
He's obviously astonished.
I only know like 5 Drake songs, so I know like Jaded.
And again, guys, I truly do believe that most of these people, at least the ones that aren't rage baiting, sincerely don't listen to Drake directly. And when I say that, I mean an actual record from Drake's page, a track that he's headlining anyway. There's a lot of features out there with Drake on them, so I'm not surprised that a lot of people are getting residual placements on their Spotify by Drake because of that. Again, you're playing a lot of Future and you're playing a lot of Party, you're going to probably more than likely rack up those Drake minutes. Let's look at these comments, because I definitely know they're going to be egregious. All right, features count towards him as a feature artist, so it's Drake featuring Drake all day. LOL, Shorty had P&D, what album came out? Obviously, their joint album, and that whole album is obviously credited as a collaboration. The original poster wrote, my thoughts exactly. They need to pay attention to all the people they listen to that have music with him. And that's definitely the biggest part in all of this. Again, those are probably all features that they are listening to, even if they are inadvertently doing it. This is how we roll. Yeah, man. And definitely big shout out to Trizzy for having Kendrick Lamar as his #1 artist, just as me. And this guy does have feature #2, another person that, like I said, has a lot of features with Drake. So I wonder where Drake lies in all this, if he was able to make it into the top 10 in this. But let's look at his top songs. And fam, you have some great taste, man. I kind of feel like y'all lying because he's not on mine. So what's going on here? And this person has Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, Anderson .Paak, No Worries, and NERD. And great assortment of artists, man. I definitely love me some NERD. They were definitely really influential in not only my music, but also in life. Because to me, it's truly dope when you have representation and other stuff that's more out the box. All right, LMAO, been saying this, bro, because ain't no way year after year. I'm glad folks are catching on now. And again, this doesn't mean that I don't think that there's tons of blatant botting going on. I definitely feel like that allegedly is happening. But when it comes to these Spotify Unwraps, I really do think it's just like features and stuff like that he was on, and you didn't realize it until it was too late. As soon as he said it, he played Drake on a Chicago road trip. I knew he was bumping to it nonstop. And that doesn't mean the case. There may be some times where that music may be the common ground in there, because not everyone is a rap fan. Features count towards minutes. That last girl has Durkio, PND, Future, all up in that bit. That's definitely the biggest factor in all this. Probably had every Drake feature imaginable and forgot that that counts. Exactly. Somebody lying. And I don't think that they're necessarily lying. They just may not know how it works. And I honestly do feel like that's like a really bad part of the internet. Instead of somebody explaining something to somebody else, they just lash out and just say that you're lying. It's pretty weird. Like, sure, Drake is one of my goats, but I listen to GNX way the fuck more than anything Drake this year, and K-Dot is #6, behind Drake being my #5. And that could definitely be the case where that album was your most listened to, but if you do take into account all the features and stuff like that, and the Drake records that you still listen to, it's not hard to see that happening. And again, guys, Drake has like double the catalog that K-Dot has. So even if you're just listening to a percentage of Drake's music, you're going to rack up the minutes. Because he's writing for all these motherfuckers, and I don't know, he also has people writing for him as well, allegedly anyway. Jimmy, I hate to break it to you, writing credit doesn't count for these minutes. When it comes to Spotify and rap, what they're taking into account is the actual artists listed on the music, because there definitely is other lists, and those lists do include producers and writers and stuff like that, total streaming numbers for all of those people. But definitely let me know what you guys think about this theory. I obviously believe that, yeah, it's the features doing all this stuff, even though I do feel like there probably is a lot of botting going on anyway, but just not in this regard. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think there's any funny business, at least when it comes to Spotify Unwrapped? I'd definitely be interested in hearing what you guys have to say. So definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I truly want to thank you guys so much for making this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue showing this channel on a daily is honestly overwhelming, and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. So I truly want to let you know how grateful I am for all of it. I do want to send out a big shout out to all those that have been joining YouTube memberships. A small way to support the channel, but definitely goes a very long way in helping out. And also a very big super thank you to all those that have been sending super thanks, because guys, it has been tremendous, and I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. If you guys do want to continue the conversation, definitely follow me on X. That link will be posted in the pinned comments and also the description. Again, it's my birthday, guys, and one of the biggest things I'm most grateful for this past year is definitely the support and the momentum that I've gotten on this channel. So again, thank you. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon.